Welcome back, friends. I'm here with another quick tip of the day. One of my viewers left a comment about inventory space and inventory management. I'd like to start this video off by saying I'm the very last person anyone should take inventory space advice from, because if you've ever seen me go through my bags on Fezzelwig, my main character, you'll know it's a complete mess. It's a disaster of trade skill items and other things that my little hoarder soul refuses to part with. I am absolutely the last person to ask. This disclaimer being said, I'll show you how I managed to have enough inventory space to keep looting in a lot of my videos where I'm running through missions and I don't really need to take a break, just because I have a lot of bag space, and a lot of times I'm not playing my main character, which is Fez, which is suffering from inventory fatigue and anxiety. Let's start with this character, Jinxie. They are a level 10 necromancer. I have already tricked Jinxie out in a couple of extra large bags. This helps a lot, like more than you can imagine. And placement of some of these bags is very important. We're going to start with acknowledging these gray trade skill satchels, the extra planar trade satchel. These things are absolutely amazing. You'll notice it reads capacity 32. It has 32 slots, guys. You'll also notice it says weight reduction 100. So that means 100% weight reduction. It only weighs 0.5 itself. So it's a super light bag that anything you put in there weighs absolutely nothing. And this is anything trade skill related. So let's go take a look at something here that is not a trade skill item, like this earring, for example. If I try to put it in there, you'll see here it cannot be placed in the trade skill bag because it is not a trade skill item. Something I advise everybody to do is to always have these trade skill bags in the two top slots. If you have two of them, if you only have one, then put it in this very first slot here. The reason for this is when you loot, everything's going to right away try to go into the first bag, the first slot of the first bag, right? Well, if that's a trade skill bag, then all your trade skill items will automatically go in these bags. If I, for example, had these at the bottom, like that, then all my trade skill items would end up here in like my sewing kit or one of these backpacks, right? But I want them in the trade skill bags. Reason, well, look at all them slots. There's so many slots, you don't even know where to begin. So that's why I say put your trade skill bags at the top. Another nice thing about the trade skill bags is with food and water, for example. So I still have some of this food, right? But I'm going to show you if, for example, you wanted to have your food and water. If you used regular water for your food, well, it could go in the trade skill bag because you use water in trade skills. The same if you use the regular bread. Let's go buy some regular bread real quick because I usually have some on these characters anyway. You can end up having your regular bread up here next to where the metal bits were. So let's run over here. Let's talk to this guy. Let's type in bread. No, homie, don't fill up on bread. So there we go. We could buy a whole bunch of bread. You can buy up to 1,000. The same with water. You can buy up to 1,000 things of water. Since I've got like an odd number here, I'm just going to go up to like 900. So it'd be like 979. There we go. So if I want to, I can do that. Now, until I finish my newbie food, right, I don't put my food up there in the top slot. I put it at the very bottom slot. So this just assures that I'm going to eat all my newbie food, you know, the skin of milk that you start off with, which isn't a trade skill item, and your bread cakes that you start off with. I want to make sure my character eats all of that before feasting on bread and water for the rest of their days, which a lot of my characters just eat bread and water. I don't know. I I I'm stupid. I know I should probably be getting the good food that gives you stats and stuff, but I'm so frugal that I don't want to pay the extra amount. I have started baking with Fezzelwig though, so but I digest. See what I did there? So we're talking about food. Uh, so trade skill bags at the top. Okay. Again, this guarantees all your trade skill stuff, which a lot of it to a lot of folks seems like trash, seems like garbage. But you can sell a lot of this stuff. Remember the barter tool? / the word barter, press enter, right? You could access this tool anywhere. It doesn't have to be in Plane of Knowledge or in the Bazaar. It could be anywhere. This right here on the left, shown on the left here, this is the stuff in your inventory. So look for things that look trade skill related, like high quality bearskin. Okay. So widen this a little bit. I just want to adjust the window so you can better read what everything is. So if you left click on an item, you hit search, you can see someone is actually offering to buy, someone named Elevens is offering to buy the high quality bearskins. So let's adjust this window a little bit, make it again a little easier. They're offering 90 platinum each. Okay, that's actually a very, very good price. And I've got 17 of these. So why not? I'll sell some of them. Sell. Let's sell them all. Let's sell all 17. And high quality bear pelts you can get just from the bears and the bear caves in Crescent Reach. You don't have to be a very high level to get there. So anytime anybody says, well, I don't have any plat, I don't have any plat to buy this or that, here's your key. Here's your way to get plat, guys. So look at this. I just made 1,530 plat selling 17 high quality bear pelts for 90 plat each. Now, if you want to, you could always hang on to them until somebody out there is offering more than 90 plat each. But the chances of that, I don't know. 90 plat, I think that's really, really good. If I'm buying high quality bear skins, you know what I usually offer? Maybe 10 plat each, if that. 90, very good, very fair, right? We sold those. And if you want to make sure that you sold those, you could always hit the refresh button right up there and it'll show, yes, they're gone. They're out of your inventory. There's some leather padding here. You could do a search for that, see if anybody's buying leather padding. That's actually something that my character here crafted. What about low quality bear skins? Somebody's offering 10 plat each for the low quality. If we wanted to, we could sell that. The same with the low quality cat. Okay, it looks like they're not buying low quality cat, but they are buying low quality wolf. So we could sell some of that if we want to. And usually people don't buy ruined pelts. That you just use for making tattered leather armor or patchwork armor. It's the very beginning of your trade skill, your tailoring trade skill journey. Silk swatches, that's something made by players by combining two things of silk, but nobody's buying regular silk swatches. They're just buying this ethereal one. Silk thread, that's another thing made by players. Here we go, spider silk. That's the raw stuff. So there are some folks buying spider silk, but they're only wanting 1 plat each. Still a fair price, because I often would offer just a plat per silk, okay? The same with spiderling silk. If somebody's offering a plat, that's pretty fair. It's a pretty common, easy to get item. And that's about it that I have right now of things that I could possibly sell. I mean, these are things I actually crafted. Usually people don't buy steel boning or studs. They buy the raw items like the, ore maybe if it was a dropped kind of ore, but that you just buy off of merchants. So that's really easy to get. Nobody's going to be looking to buy that. Bone chips usually sell because necromancers usually need them. However, currently nobody's looking to buy bone chips. So that can help you acquire money, right? Now, let's take a look at the rest of the bags that I have. I have these handmade backpacks. These are crafted by tailors using high quality bear skins. Oh no, the skins I just sold, right? So these have 10 slots. And if you look, they do have a 10% weight reduction. A weight reduction of 10 is 10%. So it reduces the weight of whatever you put in the bags by 10%. You'll also see that I have this, the Ethereal Dreamweave Satchel. This is a very nice bag. It's 20 slot, 100% weight reduction, and you get that in the claims. You type /claim, press enter, and it's right here, the ethereal or ethereal Dreamweave Satchel. I can claim a total of 999 of them. I already claimed a few. As you see, it just says 992 left. This is only available to you if you purchased House of Thule or the House of Thule Revival Pack. If this is something you're interested in and want to buy, you can go to the Daybreak store. You could type in the word house in the search bar here and press enter. Scroll down, and down here it says House of Thule Collector's Edition Revival. Left click on that, you'll see it's $39.99 USD. So you can only purchase this with US dollars. This is not with Daybreak tokens. 40 bucks US dollars, but you get so much with it. And it looks like I can go and claim my tokens here. So let me do that before I forget. And that will leave me with 6,145 tokens. But I will explain to you the things that you acquire or get that you can claim when you buy that House of Thule Revival Pack. You get access to this hedgerow leaf, which is this thing here. You right click on that. It's a mount. It's a mount that you can ride, and it's relatively fast. You see, I'm going velocity 64, which is the average of fast mounts. It's not the dropped mount speed, which is 75, but this is very quick. It's like the speed of a lower level bard with like the Mistmore Battle Drum, or maybe Cello's Drum of the March or something like that. I forget which one is the better one of those two. But yeah, so 64, that's a great velocity right there. Again, there are mounts that can go 75. You also get the Dreamweave Satchel, which is this second blue bag here. This only has 16 slots, but it also has 100% weight reduction, okay? You can fit a lot of things in there. Those are two fantastic bags. The Thule Family Rivalry, I really don't know what that is. I'm pretty sure that is something that you leave in your house or your guild hall. There's a Knoll Pup Leash. That just summons a little Knoll pet that will follow you around everywhere. He doesn't do anything. I don't believe he buffs you in any kind of way. It's just meant to look cute. The Sword of Truth, I think that might be something that also comes with it. That's just something like if you look at a weapon, you see this big giant slot here. It's an augment you could put in this large slot that will change the appearance of your weapon. So instead of this little short dagger, I'll have something that resembles more of a sword. I can claim it, I guess, just to show you. I've never claimed a single one. It looked like I had 999 of them or something. Sword of Truth template. Okay, there we go. And you stick it in there. It's a template. Okay. Yeah, you had to right click it to turn it into the augment. There we go. Now we have it. So yeah, you put it in your weapon, and see it turned that little dagger into this big wild looking sword thing. If you want your weapon to look big and clunky, or you want to try to look like a warrior when you're obviously a mage or a necromancer with a robe. You can. You also get Wailing Contract, Discordant Contract. These are things you claim them, and once they're in your inventory, let me see if I can claim these if I haven't claimed them already. Okay, there we go. There's one. And the Discordant Contract, claim that. And what it is it's something, it's just like you right click on it, and when you right click on it, it gets consumed like it was a potion or something like that. But you unlock mercenaries. So now I can go to this one specific mercenary NPC and get a couple of different kinds of mercenaries. I'll show you the person real quick. I know I'm covering a lot of stuff not related to inventory in this video. I apologize for that. But I figured we're talking about the House of Thule thing, so let's cover it real quick. So see, I have all these options now. I can get Banshee Merc, I can get a Bazoo Merc, and ECAV, and Banshee Bazoo, and some of these like Perline or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce some of these words, but you see, you can get those Mercs, and I don't have any open slots because I already got my bases covered. But that's what you could do with those things. So that's how to get some bags. Oh, let's cover another way to get some bags here. There is the loyalty merchant here. Okay, you can right click on them, and I'm going to filter this by cost because I know this thing cost a little bit more. Okay, and you see I've got 5,762 tokens, loyalty tokens. And oh, this is awesome. The Shorefall Satchel is available. It is a 16 slot, 100% weight reduction bag. That's amazing. I love that bag because it actually looks like a bag, unlike some of these other ones. So let's make a slot for that. Let's open that up. And let's buy it. Let's buy it. It's 1,728 tokens. Okay. Hit buy. Yes. There we go. We've got another larger capacity bag available for ourselves. And getting bags like this will really help you. It really helps with getting your inventory and, you know, being able to loot more items. And hey, look at how colorful my inventory is getting. I got a green one, a blue one, and a purple one now, right? The bags offered by the loyalty merchant are seasonal. So I guess this is what you get now. And other days, like during Christmas, you get one that's shaped like a stocking, like a Christmas stocking. It's like red and white. And I believe around the 4th of July, there's something that looks like a fireworks crate or something. Halloween, I think you get something that looks like a pumpkin. So they are different looks for different bags. Now I'm going to show you another thing where more trade skill stuff comes in handy. Like I said, these were already trade skill made because they're 10 slot, but these are really low end. They're, you know, I'm sorry, but they're crappy. I know that they could take a while to be able to actually craft them, but considering what you can craft now, they're pretty crappy. So I'm going to switch to Fezzelwig, and he's my crafter, to show you the real good bags that you can make, or the better bags that you can craft that will really help you. Okay, so here we are, we're on Fezzelwig, and I can show you an example of what I mean by trade skill management taught by Fez. You've got to be kidding. He has no idea how to manage his inventory. Well, yeah, a lot of this stuff is just because I do trade skills all the time. I can't be bothered to run to and from the bank all the time to get certain things that I need to make trade skill stuff. So what do? I'm always carrying way too much stuff, okay? I know I suck, but I also have these. I have these massive, massive bags, 32 slots, 100% weight reduction. Where on earth do you find these? Well, if you go to the Daybreak store, you can purchase these. Let's go to bags here, and you see here, this is the ones I have, 32 slot, 100% weight reduction. These are not the trade skill bags. These are just regular bags that can hold anything. You see here, they are just regular. They're heirloom too, which is kind of nice. So they're no trade. I can't give these to another character on another account, but I can put these in my shared bank to either expand my shared bank slots or give them to another character on the same account through the shared bank. So that is a wonderful thing about these bags. And you see, I've got 3 of them. I also got one of these green ones, which it's this cheaper one here. It is 28 slots, 100% weight reduction, because, yeah, reasons. There's also these bundles here that will give you multiple bags. You know, it's like you're saving a little bit by buying more than one at a time, right? So that one contains 4. This one contains 2. That's just a single one. All right. And then there is this here. This is a trade skill bag. Only trade skill components will go in there, but it's 40 slots. So it is actually larger than these that I make that are 32 slotted, which, see, I have one of those. Okay. I'm actually tempted to get another one to go in this slot just because I always carry so much trade skill crap on me all the time. So you're ready to say, enough nonsense, Fez. Tell me, how do I craft these magical bags? I'm so glad you asked. Let's go over here to the sewing kit. Let's make sure we equip our sewing trophy, the mystical bolt here, and let's open up our tailoring kit. So first we have the extra planar trade satchel. That's this over here. And we use some reinforced filament, some extra planar silk, some fantastic animal pelts, and tailored pack pattern. The tailored pack pattern and the reinforced filament can be purchased from many tailoring trade skill merchants. So I'm going to go there now to show you. So we're here in Plane of Knowledge, this Cat Tailor Kujin. You could talk to them. And it's reinforced filament. So there we go. They're not cheap. It is 262 platinum per each one, right? Then we have the tailored pack pattern. Tailored pack pattern, that's only 1 plat. If I click on my personal depot, I've already got some of this stuff stocked away. So there we go. I've got plenty of silk and pelts. I'm gonna actually need more of that silk soon. Well, maybe not soon, because I've got 534, but look at how many of the pelts I have. I have way more pelts than I have silk. So I hit combine, and I have a bag. And I'm actually going to offer something to my viewers. If you play on the Throne of Ice server, if you watch my channel, and if you leave a comment on this video with your character's name on the Throne of Ice server, I will send you 2 of these bags, happily, for free, just for leaving a comment on my channel. Maybe that can help you out a little bit. Again, this is only on the Throne of Ice server because I don't have a character like this on every server, right? And it's just going to be for a limited time. Let's say for a full week from me posting this video, I will do this until either the week is up or I run out of supplies. So if I run out of supplies, I'm sorry. If the week is over, again, I'm sorry. So make sure you check the date of when this video was posted. If it's posted in 2025, which it will be, and it's 2026 or later, then I'm sorry, you're out of luck. you will not be getting a bag regardless of what you say. I don't know, unless I'm insane and feeling super generous, but the chances are that in the event that this somehow blows up into a big video, I'm only going to have so much time to do so many. So I want to leave myself that way to get out of this just in case, right? So I will give you these 2 bags for free if you post the name of your character, as long as it's on the Throne of Ice server, and I will parcel them to you. I'm not gonna like try to find you in world. That's insane. They'll be in your parcels, okay? Make sure you spell the character's name correctly, because if you tell me later I never got the bags, and I'm sorry, I misspelled the name of my character, that's gonna be a you problem. I'm not trying to be a jerk. I'm just trying to cover my own sanity and set healthy limits, okay? So there is another really good bag that I can craft, okay? And I do this for a lot of characters now too. And that is the unexpanded tailored transcendent sack, right? You see, I have all the materials here to make it. What does this use? It uses Ethermere essence. It uses tailored sack pattern, befouled animal pelt, befouled silk, 2 of those, right? And calcified filament. This one, you need a 524 skill to craft it. I fail on these a lot, even though my skill is 355 with trophy equipped. I managed to successfully craft one. I'm going to craft a few of these and hand these to my little necromancer that I started the video with, because why? I want them to have some extra inventory space. There's a little more that you have to do with these bags. They're not done, okay? So there we go. I'm going to right click on these to show you what they are. They're currently capacity 12, size giant, weight 01, 0 weight reduction. They have no weight reduction right now, okay? But we're going to fix that. There's another step, and this is really important. These bags become no drop once you complete them. So we have to give these to Jinxie here, and then I'm going to show you the next step on that character. So I'm going to give them these trade skill bags that I made, and these other bags, and then I'm going to have to continue the video on them. Hit trade. There we go. So you'll see these bags ended up in my trade satchel. That's because we still have a trade skill thing to do with these. This other step can be a little expensive. All right, you're going to go over here. You're going to go to the pottery building here next to Alchemist Redsa. Click on this door. We're going to go to Scribe Ziket. We're going to right click on him. You're going to type TRANS, short for Transcendent, right? Transcendent bags. You want this tome here. It costs you 31 plat. Transcendent bags. Guide to Transcendent bags. You buy the one, okay? Because without buying this book, you can't do this. It won't let you. It just won't. It won't work. You right click on the book once it's in your inventory. You want to hit scribe. Scribe the book. It goes poof. But now you know how to make these bags, right? You know, you have the recipes. You want to come over here to where the small bank building is. You want to go to Taylor Kujin over here. And we're going to click on the name filter here because we want to see these at the top. Abukar's Arcane Solution. This is what we want. This is where I say it gets expensive because it's 2,624 plat for each of these, okay? And we've got 6 of these bags, so we need 6 of these solutions. So you can only buy a maximum of 5 at a time. So we're going to purchase 5 and then 1, all right? So that was 13,124 for the 5, and then another 2,624 for that other one to have a total of 6. Here we have this loom. I don't know why it looks like it's glowing, guys. That's a mystery to me. We'll hit experiment and we grab one bag, we grab one solution, we hit combine, and that's it. So let's move some of this stuff over into one of these other bags here. Take that empty bag out, put this here. So now we have a 20 slotted bag. Tailored Transcendent Sack. 100% weight reduction, 20 slots, size capacity, giant. These will really help you in being able to loot more items. I have this on a majority of my characters these days because they are just absolutely fantastic. I'm going to come over here to my banker. I'm going to take all my tailored backpacks and move them over here. I'm going to come over here. Let's actually finish making these other bags. I kind of forgot that step because I'm a little bit sick. So we're going to do the same step again, and we're going to fill these slots that used to have the 10 slotted bags, and we're replacing them with 20 slotted bags. That is going to greatly expand how much stuff I can carry or loot. And even if it's super heavy, it's not going to become a problem because each of these bags has 100% weight reduction. I'm going to take these bags here that have only the 16 slots, right? I'm going to use those for bank storage now. And I'm going to take those other two bags that have 20 slots and put them here. This bag can stay because it also has 20 slots. But I'm just going to move things around so it's a little more uniform. Why? Because I might be a little bit anal retentive, or I might have some OCD, or I might be just a little bit autistic. I'm not sure. I'm not poking fun. I am deadly serious about that. I'm pretty sure I have most of the characteristics of an autistic person. Because every time I meet an autistic person, I'm like, oh my god, how are we separated at birth? Why are you my twin? What the hell is going on? This universe is weird. So that is why. So let's take our food here. Let's put our food back in here. I'm just going through some of the bags because I want to make sure we're organized. We got stuff here. We got spells and stuff. So once you move your stuff around, you for sure don't want to leave all your important stuff in the bank. You want to go and grab it because, you know, I didn't do any of that. Do I need this raw silk robe? No, I do not. I'll take the prismatic dye. I'll leave the glasses here. Staff. I could sell the staff. I don't need anything in that bag. No. And you would think I would just delete the crap that I don't need, but I will probably do that at some point. You'll also notice I have here a bunch of trade skill bags, okay, on the left side here, because if you notice, anytime you put trade skill items in the bank, where do they end up? Oh, I don't want to put my bone chips there. They end up in the left side first. So if you collect a lot of trade skill things, this is another way you can organize your inventory. You can have things on the left side there and drop your items in there, and they'll end up in that top left trade skill bag before they go anywhere else, which is absolutely great and fantastic, right? And this leaves your other bags open for anything else, like if you find armor that you want to save for later, or any other items, right? You put the trade skill bags on the left because only trade skill items will go in there, which means if you put anything else in there, it will end up in the bags. I'll show you, for example. I don't think this staff is trade skill related, so let's drop that in there and see it ended up in this bag, okay? It won't end up in these because only trade skill items will go in there. Finally, I'm back on Fezzelwig, and I want to show you one more thing that can help with managing your inventory Again, I'm the last person that should be showing anybody this, but these have helped me a lot. One is the Trade Skill Depot. If you left click on this button, you have to purchase this feature, by the way. So go to the Daybreak store, right? Type in trade, hit enter. If you have not yet purchased the Trade Skill Depot, you'll see something similar to these crates that'll just say Trade Skill Depot, and you buy that. If you already have the Trade Skill Depot, like Fezzelwig already has it, you will instead see this Personal Trade Skill Depot slots, okay? And this means you can purchase additional slots. And you see over here, I actually have my 500 token reward available, which is great considering I'm filming this video. I'm going to claim, because I only had 48, because every time I get access to my 500 monthly, what do? I spend it on the depot. Yeah, because I suck at managing my inventory. So now I have 500 tokens, 548. I'm going to left click here on purchasing the 20 slots for 500. And I get a discount, so it's only 450. I'm going to hit buy now, complete, and I've successfully purchased more slots for my Trade Skill Depot. Going to right click here, going to click on Trade Skill Depot, and you could see here 7:30 I had my stuff maxed out. I had no more slots available, but I just bought 20, so now I have 750. I have 20 more slots available. What's going to happen? They're going to get filled pretty much instantly because I have more crap in my inventory that I need to put in there. But you could see I have a lot of stuff in here. There's a really cool thing about this also. You'll see I do have these trade skill bags, right? They are awesome. But the trade skill bags do have a limit. You can have no more than, say, 999 items in a stack in the trade skill bags. If you have more than that, it's going to start a new stack. So you see here, like Dream Meat, I have 620 Dream Meat. I have 739 chunks of condensed shadow. Why do I keep this stuff? I'm a hoarder. I have a disease. I have a problem. But that's not what this video is about. Let's go down to the bottom here of the Trade Skill Depot. Look at this. I have 7,286 conflagrant raw silks. Why do I need that many? I have a problem. I'm a hoarder, but that's not the point. This is not limited to 999 of anything. You can go up to, I think, 9,999 or maybe even 10K. I don't know. I haven't maxed it out yet. I probably could by buying like a bunch of stacks of water and throwing it in there to see what the max is. But I'm pretty sure it's probably about 9,999. Feel free to tell me in the comments below if you've ever maxed it out. I don't want to, because that's going to be a whole other problem, in which case I'm probably going to start selling my surplus, right? I just think I'm going to need it at some point, so I'm going to hold on to it. And to my credit, there are times where my hoarding has actually helped guild members, because someone will come up to me and say, "Hey Fez, I've been trying to do tailoring, or I've been trying to do alchemy, and I'm having a really hard time getting my hands on these materials." And I'd be like, "Wait, I can help you." And I will gift them 250 items or more materials to do the skill that they want to help them raise their skill. And they're usually in shock because, like, it's so expensive in the bazaar. I've been hoarding it. And other people, yeah, they overcharge. I don't know why they want to overcharge like that, but guild membership has its privileges. I'm not promising everybody that joins my guild is going to get free trade skill materials, but I try to be generous with my friends. There is one other thing that can also help you with your inventory woes, and that is the Dragon's Hoard. This is okay. I'm not going to say it's great. It's okay. There are some serious issues with the Dragon's Hoard that I really dislike. You have 125 slots in your Dragon's Hoard. What can you put in the Dragon's Hoard? You could put gear. You can put items. So things that you find, I don't know why I have Code of Xanphi. Maybe I'll run into a monk in the guild that wants to do their epic. I don't know. But it's sitting there. I also have like some earrings here that have focus effect for pet classes. And a few other items that I'm storing here for now. Wow, I have roots in here. Well, the roots don't need to go in there. Let me take the roots out and put them in my trade skill depot where they belong. So it does look like if you have extra trade skill items, things like strange green metal that does not stack, that would not go in the depot, can be placed in here. Things like torn page of wind mastery, which is part of your epic, can also be placed in here. Things like white dragon hide can be placed in here. But Fez, you just said you have a serious problem with this. What's the serious problem? I'll show you. If you have anything that has an AUG in it, it cannot be placed in the Dragon Hoard. And this is a problem because there are items, there are weapons, and stuff like that, that they're not even useful if there isn't an AUG in there. The AUG and the weapon, it's kind of like a combo deal. So if there's any AUG in the item, it cannot be placed in the Dragon's Hoard. I think this is kind of stupid. It's really annoying and frustrating. I don't know why it's like this. I don't know if it's something they're working on to try to fix or something else, but it bothers me. It would be so much nicer if I could put items in the Dragon's Hoard if it still has an AUG in it without worrying. But I guess that's what my regular inventory slots are for. And maybe that's what I should be putting in there. I don't know. I do need to work on my inventory because it is very, very full. And there are things that have AUGs in them. Then there's stuff like this that has AUGs in them. But these things don't come out unless you have like perfected augment distiller. I'm probably just going to end up destroying these AUGs because all they do is add some purity. And these AUGs are so common, it's not even funny. Don't ever waste your perfected augment distiller on these stones of tranquility. They drop like candy. I'm sure there's thousands of them in the bazaar for cheap. Way cheaper than a perfected augment distiller. Anyway, I hope this helps you. I don't know how helpful and or informative this will be, but you could see, like I said, I have a serious problem. I have way too much crap. I don't know what to do with it all. I refuse to get rid of a lot of it because, again, it's trade skill related, and I think I'm going to be using it at some point, but I don't know when. I feel like I never have enough time in the day. Getting really large bags like this can help, but not everybody wants to spend the money that I spent to get these bags. Again, if you just go to the bags filter, that's where you get these here. There's even bundles, right? So maybe you've been hoarding your Daybreak tokens and you can afford like the bundle here where it says this package contains 4 Journeyman pocketed rucksacks. That means you get 4 of these massive bags, and you can claim it on one character, but since these things are heirloom means even though it's no trade, you can put it in the shared bank to hand off to one of your other characters. The last thing I'll do in this video is demonstrate so you don't think I'm full of crap. Let's go here, and here is the bank. Now this might be a challenge considering there's crap in all these bags. Oh, okay, I could just do this. I could just switch them out. There we go. So now if I wanted to log out, I can log into another character on this account and take this bag and give it to that character. Or I could just leave it here and have it be additional space to put more things in my shared bank. Okay? So that's another way that you can expand your inventory. I mean, you could even use these massive bags up here in your regular bank. So that's another way to expand your inventory. There's also these crates here. There's these large crates, like this one here is 15 slots, 100% weight reduction. These crates drop in, I believe, some House of Thule zones drop stuff like this. So look for these things. Maybe do an Alakazam search for like chest of construction and the Dracolich crate. Okay, you could do searches for those things and find out where they drop and try to farm those. I hope this video has helped you. Again, I wasn't joking when I said I'd be happy to make 2 extra planar trade satchels and give them away to anyone on the Throne of Ice server. You don't have to be in my guild. Okay? The rule is I'm doing it once per person. Okay? Don't give me a list of 10 alts that you're going to get bags for. I'm doing it once per person, per comment, and I will send you 2 bags, and it's while supplies lasts. If 100 different people do it, and I run out of stuff, and I can't make it, I'm sorry. It'll be first come, first serve. Okay? So, and if it's after the 1 week, again, I'm not going to do it anymore, and I apologize, but that's the rules, okay? So it's just me trying to help the community because you guys are awesome. I rarely ever get troll comments, and I really appreciate that. I didn't expect so much kindness and decency from my fellow Everquest players. You guys really are the best community in the world. If you like what I do here, you like to support me, support the channel, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Better yet, you could join my channel as a channel member. Channel members get special perks and privileges, like a link to join the private Discord. If YouTube memberships are not your thing, look at the links below the video for a link to my Patreon page. Patrons have similar perks, like a link to join the private Discord. There's also member-only content on occasion, and early access. I'd like to thank all my current YouTube channel members and Patreon patrons for your support, and your continued support. Those of you who have not only subscribed, but have resubscribed month after month are my absolute heroes. Thank you very much. Your generosity means the world to me, and I appreciate you. Thank you for watching, everybody. Have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow.
There was a strange gnome by the old tree trunk, peddling goods, most of it junk. But he had a vast selection, which was easy to see. I asked for his secrets, he looked up at me. He first scratched his head, then stroked his beard. My sack is full of everything I find. I may be a hoarder that's losing his mind. I fill 'em, then I spill 'em. I sell what I can, that is just my way. Yes, I'm a frugal man. I stared at the gnome in his old black robe. His reply just a clutter, like his life I'm told. He made no sense at all, but I smiled just the same. A weird little guy, Fezziwig was his name. I fill 'em, then I spill 'em. I sell what I can, that is just my way. Yes, I'm a frugal man. I got books and wine, and here's a big old slab of meat. Here's a ripened lime, there's a cooking sheet. So won't you buy my wares, he said to me. I smiled and pointed, I'll take that shiny golden key. I fill 'em, then I spill 'em. I sell what I can, that is just my way. Yes, I'm a frugal man. I got books and wine, and here's a big old slab of meat. Here's a ripened lime, there's a cooking sheet. So won't you buy my wares, he said to me. I smiled and pointed, I'll take that shiny golden key. I fill 'em, then I spill 'em. I sell what I can, that is just my